Get Fit with Fox is sponsored by Gold's Gym.
Come on, if you're looking for a unique way to increase your strength, Sandbag training has benefits for the upper and the lower body. Fitness expert Tom Daubert is from Gold's Gym. He's here to show us how Sandbag training works. You see all these new gadgets whenever you go into gyms. This is one of the ones that is kind of more recent. I mean, you've seen them because at least they start looking nicer. I remember the old Sandbags where it was just like this canvas bag,
That's right.
a lot of sweat on it.
Sand falling out of it.
Right, yeah. And now these are a little bit better. So. You see people doing it until you pick one up. You're like, oh, it looks stupid. And then you try it. And then you're like, oh, I understand why they're doing it now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We were just talking. I think that you start to plateau and lose results when you keep doing the same things over and over again for your workout, right? Okay. So the goal is to keep shocking the body. And the main way that we do that is to vary up our workouts. Okay. And even just using different equipment can help you with that. So the Sandbag's definitely a good way to mix it up. It's different resistance for your body. Like you said earlier, it was kind of shifting around, the sand's moving.
If you pick this up, I mean, it's a 35-pound bag right here, and you move it down, it all of a sudden jerks right over to the one side, which forces you to use different, I guess, different muscles and balance.
Specifically your core, right? If it's shifting to one way, you really have to balance with your core to stay upright as you're doing things like that.
We were joking around about it, how, you know, like the mob would have liked this because it's like the body, you know, you're doing their workout, so it's something you could throw over your shoulder. You went the other way, and you're like, or firemen.
Firemen, the mob, you know, to each his own.
Like in the news, I'm jaded on. They went to, like, you know, dead body weight right here, and he's like, or firemen.
I'm Italian too. I would have thought of the mafia first,
but then also parents with toddlers that all of a sudden, you know, kind of, you know, do the temper tantrum. So that's good. This is a good way. So show us a couple of different moves with it.
Sure. We're going to do some upper body first. So a good way is flip this up. You've got it in what's called the front rack position. Okay. And you're just going to work on a shoulder press. So straight up in the air, bringing it back down in front of your chin, and then straight back up. Now, we would do this for something like, you know, 10 to 20 reps, whatever you're trying to focus on, whether it be strength or endurance. Okay. Then there's all these different handles you can see even on the side. A good one here is an upright row. You can do that with a bar. You can do it with a Sandbag too. So you're standing up nice and tall. Get those elbows up high, and then bring it right to your shoulder or right to your chin, and then all the way back down.
You were saying if you want to up your push-up game, and that's the last one we can do right now.
That's right.
Let me add some pain for you here. I'm glad you're doing this. I told him I had a suit on, so I couldn't do this, and so he said he'd do it. But yeah, here's a way to up your game right here. 35-pound bag of sand, doing some push-ups, trying to keep it balanced right there. Tom, that's a great exercise right there. I'm glad you're doing it, not me. I'll take that. Well, there you go. And of course, when you come back next hour, you're going to be showing us lower body workouts with the Sandbag. Here we go. All right. We'll try and keep it legal, and I'll stop being so jaded about the way I do it. Jonathan, right there. Jonathan, you've got active boys that are toddlers that just flail around when they
that kind of workout right there, that's the one that I like to sit at the front of the gym where they have the coffee machine and drink coffee and watch people do that.
Get Fit with Fox is sponsored by Gold's Gym.
Well, it is 9:24, and we are back with our fitness expert. We've got Tom Daubert back with us from Gold's Gym. Last hour, we were using the Sandbag training, really concentrating on the upper body. Now we've got it back. And ready?
There we go. Solid. That's good.
But you're going to show us exactly how to do more. That's all. I can only do one.
That was good. That was really good.
But really, this is something that everyone can do, preferably not in heels, but you can get a great workout.
Absolutely. Yeah, we focus on upper body. Let's do lower. We're going to do the front squat. So anytime you have the weight in front of you, you want to flip it up and over. I just like doing that. That makes it feel really professional. Flip it up over your arms like that. Keep it close to your chest. And the goal here is to work on that front squat. So you go chest up, back straight. You're squatting down nice and low, and then coming all the way back up. So you've got the weight in front of you, right? So it wants to pull you over. It challenges your core a lot more than, say, the normal back squat would.
And Tom, what's the difference between doing this with the Sandbag training as opposed to just having some dumbbells in your hand? Or is there a difference?
That's slightly, right? We talked earlier about how the sand actually shifts around on the inside. So if it's leaning more towards the right, you've got to use your core strength in order to stand straight up. So it challenges the core. It's a little different for your body. Anytime you change up your routine, you're going to shock and change your body too.
And you know what's interesting too? Just adding something different to your workout. I mean, you brought this in. Had you said you were just doing squats, I probably wouldn't have been that excited, but this kind of makes it a little different, makes you a little bit excited to try something new sometimes.
100%. It not only is good for your body, but it's good for your mind. Instead of doing the same thing, the same treadmill, the same machines at the gym.
Right,
It's a
try
good
a
way to
new
help
piece
mix
of
it up.
equipment.
Absolutely.
So when we do this, are we doing reps, or how many do we want to do? A time?
Yeah, you want to try to focus on like 10 to 15 reps, somewhere in that range, and find a sandbag that's going to fatigue you somewhere in that range. So we've got all different ones at Gold's Gym. This is 33 pounds. We've got a 22-pound one. We've got all the way up to like 50 pounds.
For someone, you know, like me that maybe would be just starting with something like this, what should you start with?
22, 33, that would be a really good start. I mean, you did one good rep. We just got to do just got to do 9 more.
9 more.
Yeah.
And you've got another exercise too for the lower body if you're really trying to work that out.
So this one would really work the quads, the glutes. We want to hit the hamstrings too. So have this hang down. This is called a straight leg deadlift.
Okay.
As you're coming down here, you need to keep your back super flat. So you don't want to see the rounding of the back.
Right.
Back stays flat, knees are straight, and then you're standing all the way back up. That's
and you
really
can get hurt though if you're not doing it right. You can hurt your back.
100%, 100%. Key form is definitely a big key contributor. So back stays flat, legs are straight. You're really going to feel this back here behind the legs where everybody seems to want to target right now.
Exactly, especially as we get ready for spring break and things like that.
You got it.
Same kind of thing, do 10 reps or?
100%, 10, 15 reps. Again, try to find a weight that really fatigues you in that range.
All right, and then do you take a break and do it again, or kind of how many should we do in total?
I really like to, you can keep moving. This is actually functional training, right? So you could do 10 squats in front of you. You could do 10 squats in front of you and then right into the hamstrings. That way your quads are getting a break, the hamstrings are working. Here's the best part though, where you get to just toss it.
Let it go. Thank you so much for coming in.
welcome.
Something new, something different.